Hey folks, in today's video I wanted to talk about Ogre Kingdoms and just show you which units are worth it and which are not to play on multiplayer. As a guy that is literally maining Ogres for the most of my Warhammer playtime, I could say, because I actually play like Slaanesh, Nurgle and Ogre Kingdoms the most. I wanted to start from the beginning, like from the infantry, and just show you which units are worth taking and which are not. So we'll start from the basically infantry, as we have Gnoblars, and Gnoblars, I'll be honest with you, they are not D tier. Looking from the stats, don't look at the leadership because they're expendable, they're your mid shield, they are just here to gather some damage, just deal some damage, root back, and come back, to the line. So basically, just based by their like role in your army, I would say that they are literally one of the most like important units to have. I could say they are like, let's say that B tier is good, C is underwhelming, D is dog shit, don't take it, A amazing, S super, just straight fucking OP, just play it. So these folks are good, they're very good, combined with the like distance Gnoblars or any other like unit that can deal damage, or like Landbattles, but on their own they're not that great. I mean, you should always take one or two squads of them because it's like just really worth it when you're playing Conquest. Someone just saw me to point your cap, like to cap points. Amazing. Another unit, as we have, Ogre Bulls. And I'll be honest with you, I heard many people say that Ogre Bulls are amazing, you just need to cycle, damage them, etc, etc, etc. You know what I'll say? Underwhelming. You just need to put too much focus on them, you just need to focus too much on this unit to make it work somehow. It's just not worth it, I'll be honest with you, not worth it. You need to put too much attention, pay too much attention, put too much focus on them to make them worth. They suck. Honestly, they suck. Gnoblars with decent Gnoblars make much better job than these folks. And okay, it may cost 700 compared to these ones, but believe me, they'll do much better job at longer rate of the game than these guys because they are big. They'll just get squished very easily. They won't come back probably when they're building like low models. Next thing that we have, Ogre Bulls, dual weapons. And with these guys, I'll be honest, they are much better. They are much better than these ones, but still you need to pay so much attention to them. And when you're playing against someone that has like artillery, shooting units, or just lords that are straight focused on killing big units, oh fuck, you'll be having a fucking hard time. Just by looking at their stats, guys, 30 armor, nothing. Leadership 60. It looks like it's something, but it's nothing. Speed 54. Okay, not the worst. Melee attack 28. Shit. Melee defense, shit. Weapon strength, great. Charge bonus 40. Causes sphere. Weak against armor. Why I said that these ones are better than these ones? Because they are 100 more, 100 like money, 100 gold more expensive. It's because of the bonus you get. Bonus versus infantry, it just does a lot if you're just cycling them for the infantry. Even if they have halberds, you'll just trade very good, with them. So actually, if you want to play some cheap ogre units, these are much better pick than these ones. Next unit, as we can say, it's Ogre Bulls Iron Fist, and these guys, I play them a lot in some time. I play them really often because I thought that they are great. And I'll be honest with you, they are not the worst. They're not the worst. But based by these units, I would put them here. Like in the middle. Why? Still, they are cheap units. They are not that tanky. The only good thing is that Iron Fist that literally just power blows and like they get 6 melee defense, I guess, yeah? 6, not 8. 8 melee defense and the shield that literally just blocks 35% of small arms fire. I mean, it's not the worst, but I wouldn't recommend them, honestly. as an ogre, you shouldn't be that worried about shooting. You just want to ram your enemy or just shoot them from the distance. I'll tell you in a second. But another unit, as you can see from our lovely infantry tree, my recommendation, as you're playing, when you're playing as an ogres, this unit doesn't exist. Just don't waste money on them. You just see Gnoblars, Iron Guts, and these other guys. These folks suck. Just don't play them. I beg you. Iron Guts, very good unit. Stat wise, amazing. 100 armor, 70 leadership, speed, very good. Melee attack, very good. Melee defense, very good. Weapon strength, amazing. Bonus versus infantry. Church bonus, amazing. Causes fear, amazing. Just good unit. I'll be honest with you, just good unit. Next unit, man-eaters. And many people maybe will disagree with me, but I'll be honest with you, man-eaters are here. Why? Stat-wise, obviously they are much better than these guys, but for me it's not a big difference. Like, you're paying almost twice of the price of that, and stats aren't that crazy, as you can see. I don't know, for me they are not worth it, literally. Just no. If I would suggest you something, it's better to pay a little and just get these Iron Fists. Because Iron Fists, I would put them in front of these ones, but man-eaters with big weapons, I thought that they were like A tier actually when I played at the beginning of my ogre journey, but as I'm honest with ya, these folks are here. Somewhere here. I guess. Yeah, that's fine, you know? That's fine. Just need to pay too much attention to them. You have to focus a lot because they are squishy as fuck. Even though you have heal, you can heal them with your like slaughter master or something. They kinda chunky or something. I don't know. For me, 9,000 health, that small armor, it's nothing amazing, you know. Just better to take man-eaters with Iron Fists if you really want to play them, but I wouldn't rely on them too much. Next thing, as we rated infantry, my dear friends, is missile infantry. And in missile infantry, S tier. This unit is fucking magnificent. Even though it doesn't look like that, it does amazing job. Gnoblar traps. Oh gosh. Fucking amazing. Mwah. Great shit. Vanguard deployment. Guys, you want to slow your enemies down or pin catch them. Amazing. Stalk. Fucking amazing. Expendable. Amazing. Hybrid units. They are really good at melee. Literally. Same stats. And they also shoot. And you don't want to throw them at melee. You just want to connect them with the Gnoblars. These folks tank. These just like drop your, you know, shoot. Throw knives. And they work. They literally work. I had a lot of situations when I fought against like tier 4 infantry or something, and they literally does their job. You throw like 4 of them and do one roar, and it's fucking amazing. And that roar is amazing, guys. They heal, they regrow in water birth, as you can see. They have expendable. They have fucking poison on melee and on throwing. Guys, just straight amazing unit. I'll be honest with you. Amazing. The next thing that we have is lead belchers. Lead belchers, honestly, S tier. One of the best units that ogres have, literally. It's worth taking even one unit on match. Another unit is man-eaters. And man-eaters, I can tell you, normal version is B. Normal version is B, but roar version is A. Why though? Stat wise, giant difference. If they are losing in melee, they gain adaptive tactics. Melee defense plus 24, melee attack plus 24. These units, you can even forget about them, and they can work. They can literally get out of some weird fucking situations, and believe me, it's just worth taking them. So, roar goes to A, normal goes to B. Yeah, something like that. They are not required in every match, but they are good. If you know how to use them, they are awesome. But if you just want to take these ones, I wouldn't say so that they are so worth it. And my favorite category in our Ogre Kingdoms is cavalry and chariots. And I'll be honest with you. Again, I'm just saying, I'm just pretty often saying I'm honest with you because I don't know, I'm used to saying honest. But as you can see, Morphank Cavalry, for the price and for the stats, I give them awesome. They are great. If you need some cheap infantry, I mean some cheap cavalry to do some job, it's great. But if you need to like pick the best version, always pick Iron Fist when you want to fight against infantry. But when you want to secure your flanks and be able to just roast and roam everything, these guys are A tier, like high A tier, or even E tier, because they are fucking amazing. For that price, you get bonus anti-large, armor piercing, armored, 220 damage, causes terror, armor ship, not that bad, armor, not armor ship. I just played Sword and Sandals and there was ability called Armor Ship. Never mind. Leadership 60, speed 75, melee attack. I know what. 8. Actually, it's not S tier. I'm mistaken. I'll show you what is S tier in this shit. Crushers. Crushers are amazing. Astonishing, literally beautiful unit. From these units as you would pick, Crushers are mwah, voila. Iron Fist Crushers are amazing. Wait, I need to, okay, put them right here. Beautiful. These stats are fucking beautiful. True work of art. True work of art. I'll be honest with you. True work of art. But this, folks, this is a fucking machine. This, guys, this shit will carry your matches. This is fucking outstanding at all. Anti-large, armor piercing, armored, 120 armor, leadership 70, speed 75, melee attack 44, melee defense 30, weapon strength, armor piercing, bonus versus large, charge wounds 80, causes fear. And why I set them in S tier? This unit normally is like very strong. You always wanna pick it, this or this, you know, this or this. Whenever if you have money, two of them, amazing unit, again. But if you pick these guys, Sky Striders, oh my fucking gosh, you feel like you're in heaven. Maybe if you are some pro player better than me, I am a top 1000 player, I can tell you that for me, stat wise 2300 plus heal from your Slaughtermaster, gosh, they are fucking machines. They destroy everything. Everything will crumble upon them. I mean, under them. Under them. Everything will crumble under them. If you can, pick them. They're really worth it. Next thing, monsters and beasts. Lions, S tier. Amazing units. For taking anything that shoots artillery. Always one squad. Very worth it. What we have next? Next is Gorgers. And Gorgers are very, very underused. I'll be honest with you. Now, no one almost plays them. But if you know one thingy, that Scrag have bonus to Gorgers. And if you pick like 2 squads of Gorgers, connect them with Scrag, you can even pay some money for them, like to make them be able to hit more often. Guys, these guys are fucking destroyers. They are literally Oppenheimer, destroyer of the worlds. Amazing. If I would have to set them, awesome. Awesome unit. Awesome unit, normally. Okay, wait, you know? Yeah. For that price, yeah. They are really good. I would say so. Or maybe not, actually. No. I'm mistaken. They're very good here at good tier. B tier good. But when you use them with Scrag, they get easily to A tier. High A tier. They are amazing with him. But without him, they are B. Yeah, this is what I had in my head. Okay, another unit, my dear friends, is Giant. And honestly, Giant is good unit. But in very situational, you know? When you're playing on heavily forested map, like there's lots and lots of objects, forests and etc. This unit can make amazing job. You can destroy so much folks with it. Like it's really really strong, really strong. But when you have open maps, it becomes garbage, unplayable. But when map is full of objects, it's amazing, awesome unit. But I'll put it in like high B because even though it's not so heavy focus about the lord you're playing like Gorgers, because you need to play Scrag, which Scrag is not the best lord in the Ogre unit. This unit can be used amazingly in some situations, and in a lot of situations will suck. So basically, when map is full of forests and you're playing against like faction that can have some really strong single entities or like infantry, this unit will do amazing job. But beware, beware for open maps. And Stone Horse, as people said, Stone Horse are amazing and they put them in S tier. For me, honestly, Stone Horns, for their price and for how they work, I would put them in A tier. A tier. They are really good, but not S tier for me. And the variant that shoots, I'll put them literally a little in front of the non-shooting ones because it's just better to take this one. It's a little more damage, you know. And Roar, if I would have to rate Roar would be in S tier. Again, if you have a lot of infantry or stuff that you need to just get through, if you're playing against Skaven, oh my gosh, against Skaven this thing is amazing. But if you're not playing against Skaven and you don't need to roam, you don't have to play these units. These ones are the most important you have to pick every match. Literally. Scrap. And as we have artillery, scrap launchers, I would say that they are not the best, but much better than Iron Blaster. Iron Blaster is too much of an RNG, but honestly, if you really want to play Ogres, you shouldn't play these units. Lead Belchers does everything much better. I would rate that scrap launchers are underwhelming in most of the situations. You just need to have good RNG, and Iron Blasters are fine. They're not the worst, but not the best. It depends. If you're playing against faction that is heavy with infantry, it can make job, but it was nerfed so hard that if you're playing against single identities, it doesn't work that good. It's very situational, no? But if I would have to tell what I think about Ogre Kingdoms at right now, at today's glance, if I could recommend you, yes, they are worth playing. They are a pretty strong faction. About Lords, Tyrant, if I would have to rate him, he's not the worst Lord. He's pretty cheap. You can always like take these things and this, just leave Snacks and Thunder Mace. 1650, not the worst. Scrag, never pick him. If you're not playing with Gorgeous, don't pick him. Too much of a unit. He can easily get sniped in etc. If you have big balls, and you know that you're playing against some big motherfucker, big lord that is tonky as fuck, and needs to get rid of, you can always take like 2 class of iron guns that will be his bodyguards. Just take Greases, because with the Over Tyrant Crown, they are immune to psychology, so they won't be scared that easily. Step of Titans, you will just smack the big boy easily, you know, nothing. Leadership, amazing. -8 for units, for enemy units. -24 melee attack. Stand your ground, Horde Master. So basically, guys, just take 2 units of these. You can upgrade them a little. You have perfect bodyguard for your chieftain. He will just stay as long as he can with these guys. Literally destroying machine. And Slaughter Master, the best lord that you can play on literally every match. You just take Troll Guts and kick these abilities. They are not needed. This is very good. This is amazing. Some people play the Maw, but the Maw is hard to hit, you know. It's not worth wasting almost 200 gold for ability that maybe won't be even used once at your match, you know. Greedy Feast, I kick it because for me it's not that good. I don't think that it's a good ability, and these abilities are quite good. I'll sometimes I'll just, you know, delete the belly slapper, but for 150 it depends at what units you're playing. If you're playing against Skaven, it might be not the worst, but for most of the time you'd want to just turn off that ability. And yeah, 1500, and he does amazing job. At heroes, if you have a hunter, hunter is very weird. He seems like a very strong hero, but he's very hard to use actually. The the last time I was using him, I like the often I'm using him, the most often I'm using him. Hunter is weird. The most often I'm using him is against Bretonia, and when playing against Bretonia, I just kick these things because they are useless, and leave on a crippling throw because I can slow down the cavalry and lord and literally destroy them with lead belchers, you know. You always want to max out lead belchers for the maximum output of damage. It's fucking sick. And yeah, this hunter is not the worst, but also not the best. I wouldn't recommend him to play in every match, but he's on some matchups good. If you're playing against Bretonia or Dark Elves, he's fine. Another unit, Butcher. I don't see the point of playing him that often actually. I mean, it depends. You can try to like play Grisus or Tyrant. You take Tyrant, kick these things, take Lord of the Maw, and something like that. Oh, you kick this and leave mouse shards. So basically you turn on mouse shards, throw the Maw, and you one tap everything. Literally destroy, decimate, delete. It didn't existed. Butcher saw it, Butcher deleted it. Doesn't exist. If you don't have Slaughtermaster as a lord, always take the Butcher because it's the most needed unit that you have. You need to use your magic. Your magic as Ogre Kingdoms is the most important thing you have. And Lord, last heroes, last lords, or whatever you want to call them. I call them lords, I call them heroes, I call them everything. It doesn't matter for me. Are fire bellies. And fire bellies are weird because they are not that great. He's not that good as you take him only one, you know, like you will take him as one, he's not that worth it. They are best in duo as a helpers to like your tyrant or something. And you want to kick some things from them. Basically, Flamestorm is not that good. One, you want to play with Flaming Swords and Cascading Fire Cloak, and another one, you want to play like that. If you have some targets that you need to shoot from distance, you have Fireball, you have Burning Head, and that's fine, you know. Leadership is not that needed. I mean, it's +8 when you're near your own units, but 200 gold is always better because you can take one Gnoblars more. If you don't like Fire Breath, you can kick it, but for me 50 gold is nothing and it's worth it as fuck. Kindle Flame, depends. If you can stack it, it's amazing. If not, you can kick it to make them a little bit cheaper. And the Eruption is not the best ability. You should like get off it pretty often, but it depends. If you're playing against swarms of enemies, like infantry, it's very useful. But if not, kick it. Not worth it. So you can change the Kinder Flame and it will look like that. And actually, as I would have to rate this, they are not the worst. They are making the job work. You take the Tenderizer, they deal a lot of damage. Stat-wise, they're not the worst. They're pretty dope units, you know. And if you would like to make a army composition with them, if I could like rate you or suggest you what to take, I would take 2 Mournfang Cavalry. I would take like 4 Gnoblars, some Trappers, 1 Wolves, and you can take this. It's not the worst. It's like highly combat build for rushing, because with these guys you just want to get into your enemy and quickly decimate him. You can always kick these guys, take these guys with these guys, amazing, and take some more cyber tasks, you know, and it will work. But the build that I'm using the most, and actually works the most, is not Ogre test. How was it called? I'll just do it for you on quickly. So I take Slaughter Master, a lot of the Great Maw. I kick these things because they are not so useful. Belly Slapper for the cost. I take like 4 units of Gnoblars. Gnoblar Trappers are outstanding, I love them. I took Crushers back then, Lead Belchers, and upgrade them a little, you know. You have quite nice damage. You can take care of enemies that will be rushing into you. It's not the worst. You can do some job with it, you know. It's not the worst. Why I didn't took Saber Tusks? In these situations you can always exchange 2 of the Gnoblar's throwing for 2 Saber Tusks. It's not the worst also. It depends on what you're playing against, you know. If I would play against Khorne, I would play something similar actually. I will just switch like this for this, and I would maybe take some more Gnoblars, 1 more squad of Lead Belchers, upgrade them a little to make that 94 chunky DPS, and if you can work some, it wouldn't be the worst, I think, you know, if you're playing against Khorne. Maybe Hunter also wouldn't be the worst, like taking something like that, kicking this, and something like that also might not be the worst. If for slowing, you need to upgrade your racial ability for slowing enemies, and you can make some decent job. You can always switch the Lead Belchers. I know that some people that may watch this video may seen it will say, oh my gosh, 4 squads of Lead Belchers, what an overkill. If enemy gets into you, you're doomed. That's right, you're doomed. So you can always pick Man-Eaters when you're playing against Khorne and try to cycle them. And if you have big balls and you know how to cycle charge, Ogre Bulls also will do fine. So yeah, that's it guys in today's video. In my opinion, this is how this tier list could work, could be in my eyes. C units don't mean that they are bad, they're just they underwhelm normally if you don't try to min-max them. If you min-max them, they'll be good, but you need to pay a lot of attention to them. Actually, I'm saying about attention, if you need like to put a lot of attention, this will be the best. These guys are RNG, total NG, and this is what I think, from the best to the worst. And yeah, that's it. Hope you just got to know how to play these units, and it's fine. So yeah, wish you a good day.